first up, we got, or actually, let's do introductions. Who has a question to start with for Hisoka? Oh, it's so far away.
I thought they were all going to talk at one time like they did last year. These are people from last year. A whole new cast. That's really Kuro's in it.
Have you talked to Gon recently?
I love how we just have Torbjorn. He's the only character.
Yes, I have, thank you. He's doing quite well, in fact. Becoming stronger and stronger every day. Hopefully we'll fight soon.
Alright, let's, if you have a question, raise your hand.
This question is for Torbjorn. How tall are you?
Oh, God. Why would you ask that?
Well, I'm tall enough to do what needs to be done because hard work pays off.
This is a question for everyone. If you guys have heard these bands, Huntrix and Saja Boys, who's your bias? Could you repeat the question, please? Sorry, I asked for everyone if you've heard the bands Huntrix or Saja Boys, and if you have, who is your bias on which side you are on?
Huntrix or something.
Saja Boys, I am, well,
I'd probably say the Saja Boys. Yeah.
I don't know who that is and I don't care. I think I like Huntrix the best. Just something about their music. Plus, I heard they're mostly vegetarians, and that works for me.
Neither. I like Derby. That's the actual correct choice.
my question is for Yuki. Yuki, if we had a girls' night out and we went to the bar, what would you be drinking?
Blood and snow. That's all I remember.
I have a question for the whole panel. If you were in college, what major would you take and why?
Is skating a major?
Well, I engineered. So, engineering was the thing for me. I could always learn a thing or two, although I am pretty smart.
Forensics, science, and criminology.
I would study philosophy, but I would really be focusing on my barista job.
To be honest, I'm kind of just a major pain in the ass if you get on my bad side.
I'm just here for the chicks, but... Yo, edamame!
What? So if you were to run a con here in Hawaii, who would you run it on? I guess the tourists? Probably? I'd run Kawaii Kon? Wait, never mind.
Ken Koniki, what's your favorite drink to make?
I like a dark espresso with sugar cubes made of human flesh.
Hi, my question is for Goheen.
and I'm probably going to go to hell for asking it. Let's be honest. Do you ship Louie and Lego Sheep?
That feels like something I probably shouldn't answer. Look at this that I'm holding out right here. Does that turn you on? Because if it does, you've got a problem.
Okay, I'm not into girls.
Question for Rin Tosaka. If you didn't summon Shiro, who would you have summoned instead?
Clearly you haven't been paying attention. I wanted Saber to begin with. Bone in my bones, sword in my heart, blah 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 blah.
I have a question for Boxo. How big is your harm going to expand?
Season 2 boxer, thinking in his head, in third person, about how he's going to communicate to this room full of people, because he can only spit out pre-recorded sounds. I wonder if I connect all the different syllables, if I could somehow give him an answer.
My question's for Rena. Are you still crazy about Colonel Sanders?
Who isn't a little crazy for some chicken nuggies?
This question is for Anastasia. What would be your ideal date for Jolene?
Oh God, where's the getting out of prison and not having this happen.
Alright, this question is for everybody. If you could be any Disney character, which do you think you would be?
Elsa.
I'm not sure who I'd want to be, but I'd probably fight Gaston. I hear he's pretty strong. The way he tells it, he's the strongest. I doubt it.
Beauty and the Beast.
I'd be Aladdin, and I'd wish for much cooler stuff.
Hi, this is for Torbjorn. Do you love Bastion as much as I do?
Can you please speak up and ask the question a little louder?
Hi, do you love Bastion as much as I do?
Well, you know, I was a bit hard on him when we first met. Wasn't sure about those talking tin cans and whether I like them or not. But, well, the truth is, he's grown on me.
Longa, have you tried to teach them French Canadian just to confuse them?
No, I can barely speak English.
I want to ask Longa Hasegawa, do you have romantic feelings for Reki?
I just love skating, man.
Hi everyone. What's up? What? Hi everyone. I'd like to know all of your skincare routines.
She wants to know all of your skincare routines. I just dunk my face into water, like this.
I brush my face every morning.
Blood and snow. Blood, snow.
Well, I feel like a little lotion goes a long way.
I just avoid the sun,
All right, this is for Mr. Xielan, and it's gonna be a mean question in which, why are you gay? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, my question's for Hisoka. If you had to fight anybody on the panel, who would it be?
I think Rin Tosaka. That would be quite the fight. By the way, I'm itching for one, so let's do it. I'm beginning to get excited.
Right here and now, show me what you've got.
Hi, this question is for Yuki. How much Pocky do you think Rima and Senri ate in the whole season?
Well, night class and day class, a lot, I guess. Yeah.
Hi, my question is for Hisoka. Where did you and Illumi go on your honeymoon?
I think you're trying to be funny. Illumi and I get along, but that's only because we're not ready to fight each other just yet. It's mutual respect, not what you're insinuating.
A question for the panel. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No, never.
Definitely pineapple on pizza. You know, the pineapple excretes an enzyme that actually breaks down flesh. So when you eat the pineapple, it's eating you back. And that's kind of my thing.
I agree with him. Pineapple's amazing.
You can even win a reward.
I'm all for pineapple on pizza. It's a lot better than pepperoni or any other meat product.
I'm just hungry, man.
Do I have to answer that?
I don't care what's on pizza as long as it's molten hot.
Ew, what?
Question for Anna Sweet. Jolene takes you on a date to Arby's. What are you buying?
Whatever doesn't make me end up like this.
So, this is a question for Torbjorn. How do you feel that you're the only non-anime anime character on this entire panel?
It makes me feel a little bit giddy inside. Look at all these anime characters. They're not real like me.
Jin Leon, what other character would you have a cooking session with?
Honestly, whoever is the best teacher, maybe Lingwen.
My question's for Anasoi. What's your favorite JoJo opening?
Whatever opening doesn't make me end up like this.
Hi, my question is for everyone, but I especially want to hear from Hisoka and Ken Kaneki. Can you give me your best RR?
Is that what you just say, Ara Ara?
Yep.
Ara Ara.
Alright, for real. Fine. Ara. Whatever.
Aura, for man horse.
Question for the panel. What's your go-to McDonald's order?
Obviously, go somewhere else.
Do they have poutine at McDonald's? Was that a yes?
I usually get the mixed salad.
I like the fillet of fish.
I do too, but I prefer the McRib because I hear it's made out of people.
The McRib's no good. You should try my meatballs.
I would love to ask everyone on the board, who would you guys ship? Any universe anime, any?
My favorite ship is the Thousand Sunny from One Piece.
Hi, my question is for Shilian. Could you tell us what your favorite thing is about Hua Chang?
He's very patient. 800 years patient.
Hi, my question is for Yui Shigami. I was wondering, since you're friends with Chika, can you show me your best rapping skills?
My name is you, and I'll give you a clue. There's lots of cool stuff you can do, like go outside or read a book. You could even learn to cook. Human Flash.
Okay, that deserves an applause, everyone. Let's go. That was lovely.
Hi, this question is for Junpei. Who is the GOAT in basketball?
Well, I mean, I like Kobe, but, you know, I kind of like Steph Curry these days, you know?
My question is for Yui Shigami. What do you think the prettiest girl on the student council is?
It would be disrespectful of me to answer that. I keep my heart close to my chest like a true warrior.
This is for Ken Kaneki. How did you end up in Dead by Daylight?
I have a really good publicist.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. My question is for Rena. Rena?
Yes? What's the question?
Hi. Do you like bunny like this?
I do love Bunny like that, and I like making pies like this, and this is a calm moment for me, but for some reason, when I see Bunny, I think Monty Python, bunnies! Killer bunnies!
Hi, my question is for Ren Tosaka. Have you seen Heated Rivalry and
We should probably talk about that when no one else is around. Okay? Yes, several times.
Hi, my name is Marley, and I wanted to ask Hisoka, out of the 4 main characters in your show, who are you fighting first, who are you fighting last?
Then I'd like to shoot.
Please hold. I think we have technical difficulties.
You have reached the anime panel where you can press 1 for 2 for Tourborn, 3 for Yuki.
Alright, let's try this again. Oh.
Hybrid again.
Well, that was a good start for a question.
Okay.
Actually, have anything to say?
Are you a Fujo?
What kind of question was that?
So that's a yes, thank you.
Oh, hello, this is a question for Shilly Ann. I was wondering what your favorite thing is to cook.
Anything that's hopefully edible.
Of course, you could also try my meatballs just to plug them again. They're really unbelievable.
Hello. I'm sorry. I have a question for Shillian. Do you miss Sanlong while you're in Hawaii?
Yeah, but he'll always come back to me.
Another question for everyone. What is your favorite food here in Hawaii? Either Hawaiian or local food?
Do they have protein in Hawaii?
Okay, or anything raw or still living, I guess.
I prefer kelpie with kimchi.
Well, you can't go wrong with some fresh pineapple. There's so many ways you can prepare that. And of course, you don't have to kill any animals to eat it.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a Loco Moco. I'm just saying.
Hi, I have a question for everyone except Anasu and Hisoka. Who is more fabulous, Anasui or Hisoka?
Found dead in a ditch, I guess.
Hisoka, of course. I second it, Hisoka for sure. I know I'm supposed to not weigh in here, but you know my answer.
Yeah, it's Hisoka.
I guess I'll... Oh, wait, never mind.
This question is for Goheen. Whatever happened to your wife?
Well, that's a long story, and I'm not sure you want the answer for it. Nor do I think we have enough time. What we should be talking about is why were you on the black market? Were you buying meat? You can't escape me. The only reason I'm not coming after you now is because you've got an Overwatch patch and my friend likes that.
My question is for Lenga. If you watched Heated Rivalry, which one of you and Reki would be Helia or Shane?
I don't know what you're talking about. But if they skate, that's pretty cool. There's ice, right?
Edamura-san, I wanted to know where are you headed off to next for your next adventure, and how can I join the squad for the next con?
I don't know. I might go back to Japan or something. I kind of got to stop doing this con life. It's kind of draining me, you know?
Hey, Torbjorn, have you ever thought about shaving off your beard?
get this beard, aside from all the debris from the ocean here. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, there's beer in it there. Lava. Oh, maybe I should shave it.
My question is for Kaneki. Now that you have gone through character development through your show and you have changed in your lifestyle, do you forgive Jason for what he has done?
Jason's a part of me now. So, if I forgive Jason, I have to forgive myself. And that's something I choose to do.
That's an empowering message. Thank you very much.
My question's for Yuki. What's your favorite Twilight movie?
I would have to say the last one because, thank God it's over.
My question is for Longa. If you had to skate with anyone on the panel, who would it be?
Not Hisoka.
Hi, my question is for Ishigami Yu. If you had to choose between being trapped in a locked room with Kaguya or having to mediate a 3-hour fight between Chika and Miyuki, which one guarantees you to go home earlier?
I think I would choose to perform seppuku and sacrifice myself right then and there. It's the only way.
I have a question for Torbjörn.
Hello.
How do you feel about the new character, Sierra?
I think they seem all right, most of them, of course, but there's nothing like experience. And, well, some of us have more experience than others.
I have a question for everyone. If you guys were to appear in Fortnite, would you want to?
If I were in Fortnite, I would end up like this.
I'll go anywhere as long as this show continues to stay relevant.
Yeah, I don't think I'd mind. I just don't want to end up as.
Well, it seems like Fortnite is the only thing that has more seasons than Vampire Knight manga that haven't been produced.
You can even win a reward.
I'm all for it as long as I have a respectable skin. Bad example.
I have a question for everybody. If you had a son and a Greek king decided to gouge out his one good eye with a stick, how would you kill that king?
Well, I would make a pie and put a lot of razor blades in it, and I would kind of warn him and say, I wouldn't eat that if I were you.
I'm known as a one-eyed king myself, so I'd probably eat him and take all his powers.
I think a crossbow right between the eyes would do the trick.
I would make sure he ended up like this.
Chamber? Oh, sorry. Chamber, destroy him.
Sorry.
This question is for Anasui Narciso. How does it feel to not have Jolene with you right now?
It feels like this.
Hi, this is for Torbjörn.
Capuchin Golden.
One more time, please.
He wants you to sing Golden.
I don't have the lyrics in front of me right now. That's a little bit of a difficult sing. Maybe I could sing something easier. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I'm not even good at that. Who am I kidding?
This is for Boxo. Do you have Pokemon cards in stock right now?
Please insert coins. Hello there. You win. Too bad.
They're going up, it's our moment. Okay, maybe I can do just a little bit. I love that movie.
Hi, my question's for Londa. If you could eat poutine with anyone on the panel, who would it be, not including Hisoka?
You took my answer. I would eat poutine with anyone who doesn't make me end up like this.
I guess not me then. Oh well, where?
Hi, this is for Ken Kaneki. I just want to know what would be your perfect date?
I'm not really into dating anymore. I always thought my perfect date would to be go out to a nice coffee shop and talk about books and walk her home and not get beaten or eaten or put in a hospital. That would be ideal.
Hi, my question's for Torbjorn. If you turn to a ghost, who would you haunt?
If I turned into a ghost, who would I haunt? That's a weird question. I'm not even sure I have an answer for it. First off, I don't really want to haunt anyone. But if I could visit my daughter Brigitte, that would be special. Especially if I've already gone. Oh, now I'm depressed.
Hi, this is a question for the whole panel. What's the last text message you sent?
Has anyone seen my machete?
It was the last text I sent before I ended up like this.
Well, I won't tell you who I was sending it to, but the last text just read G-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-N.
I'm going home. Laurent, you bastard. I look forward to your next use.
My question is for Shilian. Who is your favorite, mooching or fencing?
Neither, Sana.
This question is for the whole panel. What is your favorite cereal?
I gotta admit, it's Bamboo Crunch. So good. And so crunchy.
Whatever cereal doesn't make me end up like this.
I can't eat anything anymore except people.
Swedish meatball cereal. They're not real meatballs, they're marshmallows.
Count Chocula?
jugular.
Oh my gosh. Cornflakes. Jeez.
Hello there!
This is for Hisoka. What was your reaction after hearing Gon's and then kind of just went poof?
I'm sorry, what was the last part of that after hearing Gone what?
After Gon's and then went bye-bye.
Well, I'm not interested in broken toys. So if you're suggesting I fight someone with no Nen ability, only if it's a last resort, I like to fight someone who's challenging. I sense great Nen ability from you, my friend. Would you consider taking the Hunter's exam? Please say yes.
Don't do it, you'll end up like this.
This one's for Kaneki. This is kind of an inside joke with our friends. Could you say, my name's Kaneki, but most people call me Elijah?
You owe me $60. My name's Kaneki, but people call me Elijah.
Wait, now? My question is for Rin, and I was wondering if you ever miss Archer.
Well, I have to admittedly say I do look really good on a poster with him.
Hi, this is for everyone. What is one food or drink that you would only wish on your worst enemy?
The food that makes them end up like this.
Okay, honestly, anything Rico cooks. Anything Rico cooks. Oh my gosh, don't have it.
Razor blade pie!
I've actually had razor blade pie. It's not as bad as it's cracked up to be.
Okay, I have a question where you had you be in night class, instead of day class?
What I heard you say is a night class or day class, and I am partial to the night class. Well, I hope nobody's listening to my answer. And Kaname or Zero, and excuse me for just a minute while I just go.
Hi, I have a question for the whole panel. If you were playing Mario Kart, who would you play as?
Yoshi. But only on Mario Kart 64 battle mode.
Dang it, that's who I was gonna freaking pick.
Well, if they did a crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm particularly fond of Vector the Crocodile. No reasons.
You win!
Hi, I have a question for Longa. How much does he eat in a day?
Enough to feed a family of 12.
All right, so because we have a lot of characters on this panel, we're gonna have one question left for each character, and we will start with Hisoka. You know, the people like Hisoka are always like really far in the back. Is it just you have a type?
Why are you hiding? Come out wherever you are. There you are.
Alright, Hisoka.
Yes.
How do you get your bungee gum to be so sticky? Is it stickier when
when you're fighting someone hot strong?
I think you misunderstand my motivations. That's all right, it's very common. Next time, pay attention. I'm looking for a very challenging fight. It doesn't matter if they're hot or not. What excites me is the challenge.
Alright, next up, Shi Lian. As I'm sure I said it wrong, but
You were actually pretty close.
I did it. I practiced many times. Okay, there's like 20 questions for him earlier. Okay.
So, Xialing, people might get this reference, but you've been kind of teasing us with you and watching for 2 seasons. So, when are you guys gonna kiss?
You know, there are a series of books, and if you look at volume 4, the cover of that,
a question for Yuki.
Yes.
Yuki, are you Team Edward or Jacob?
Edward.
Next up is Longa. Oh, that is a really fast hand over there.
Hey girl, are you hungry?
I'm always hungry, man. Do they have poutine here in Hawaii?
We have okonomiyaki fries at the concession stands. They're super
not
good.
what I said.
You gotta go a little bit outside the poutine. Well, you're in Hawaii.
Fair enough.
Who has a question for Boxo?
Hello there.
If you're like in the inside, try to come out. Hi, Boxo. Will you be adding musabis to your vending machines?
The act is the on.
Yeah.
You might win an extra item. You win. Thank you very much. Please insert coins.
Next up is Torbjorn.
Who is your favorite My Little Pony character?
It's the apple one. I like the apple one. That one's cool. I got to admit, I haven't seen it for a long time. That's a weird question, but that's the best I can do for you.
Torbjorn, have you ever thought maybe you're the weird one and all these questions are normal?
Wait, did you just call me weird? What's weird about me?
You are a lovely person. Nothing at all.
Thank you.
All right, next up is Gohi.
Yeah, I'm listening. You better not ask me why I smoke. I know it's not good for me, but...
Go ahead. If you fought Edisui, do you think you could make him end up like that?
Oh, end up like what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm getting the reference. I don't think it's not something we've covered 10 or 12 times so far, is it? I'm not sure. Hey, there's my crossbow. I was looking for this.
Oh no, wait up.
I'm gonna shoot you. There you go.
And next up is Ren. Again, the opposite corner. It's fine, I'm getting steps in.
I was just wondering, which Amiya do you prefer?
Yeah, all of them are great. Maybe we should just have some tea and, well, yeah. Thank you for playing.
Next up, Ken Kaneki.
What is it?
It's close by.
Hi. If you have to fight one of these things, who would you fight? A baby with a gun or a monkey with a knife?
I'll take the monkey with the knife! What?
Because I know I can take him.
All right, any questions for Makoto? For good old Edamame? You know, this person making me walk to him is a crew member. He won't even walk towards me. That's just rude.
Makoto, this is a very important question, okay?
Okay.
Sub or dub?
What the I mean, do what you want, I guess, but I mean, I always thought that if you watched in the language you watched, you know the language of, I don't know, I mean, I think you should just do whatever you want. So, screw it, dub, why not?
All right, Hyuga.
You fancy yourself like a good hairstylist, you know, like when you dyed your hair, you know, cutting Rico's hair. Ignore why you had to do those, but like, you think you're good at hair?
Gosh, do you have to remind me of my blonde era? Oh boy. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I cut my own hair. You know? So, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Let's say yes. Why not? Jeez Louise. I'm the only normal guy with everyone here has freaking powers and stuff like that. I just play basketball.
It's for honestly Narcisco.
I'm just gonna put this here preemptively. Sorry. Honestly, why do you wear flip-flops on your clothes? And give me a real answer. These are heels, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. But because these are the shoes that don't make me end up like this.
Next up, Reina. All right.
What's your favorite food besides razor blade pie?
KFC, and lately I have a taste for liar.
Next up, Yu Ishigami.
These are my normal clothes.
What are your thoughts on League of Legends?
I find its derivative of a much more interesting game that only true gamers know, so I won't speak it aloud. The because I am the gatekeeper of such things, and I'm proud of that.
I really hope that answers Dota.
You'll know in your heart what's right.
Alright, who has a question for Leto?
Okay, so during the festival in your series, whose belly dancing made you more excited?
Honestly, I haven't seen anything like that. So I guess, honestly, all of them. It made me feel things. It made me feel human. Yeah, that's the answer I'm gonna give.
Alright, for the final thoughts, can we get each of the characters' opinion on how you're gonna make Narcissa like that?
Like what? I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, in your heart.
You mean the heart that's bleeding out right now like this?
So Hisoka, what are you gonna do?
There are so many things I can do. Bungee gum, of course, is very versatile, and I don't want to give away all of my techniques. But if I can change the subject for a moment, I've enjoyed being a hunter, but I'm thinking about entering the world of impressions. Would you like to hear an impression?
Sounds like a yes.
Here goes. Nuru, dark wings rise. Now, kick me that miraculous. Not bad, huh?
Shilian?
I'm nice, man. I don't do that to people.
Yuki?
Well, if we're talking about Narcissa Malfoy and her fierce maternal devotion to pure blood, I'd have to agree that pure blood is the only way to go.
Langa?
I'm nice, man. I don't do that to people.
Boxa?
You can even win a reward. Please insert coins.
Torbjorn?
Well, the best way to end up like that is to eat too many of my meatballs. I remember the last time I was laid out after eating too much. That's what I do.
Go ahead.
I don't appreciate all this talk about meatballs.
Ren?
Well, I guess I could just slay with my intelligence and my strategic planning, and, well, they would definitely end up like that.
Alright, Ken?
Did somebody say meatballs? Because I'm getting hungry too. He's like one big meatball. Don't eat me.
But do try my meatballs.
Makoto?
What do you want me to do? I'm just a con man, dude. These guys are freaking me out.
Junpei?
Definitely probably just have him have Rico's cooking. Seriously.
Honestly, how would you do it to yourself?
You know, I would have too many meatballs and end up like this.
Reina?
Well, it was all going so well, and I woke up with a terrible headache, and I can't remember what happened, but I keep getting this image of someone who ended up like that.
Yui Shigami?
I would stuff his mouth with meatballs until he choked to death. But I want to die now too. So I'm going home.
And last but not least, Leto.
Chamber, feed him a meatball.
All right, everyone. So, one thing that I want you guys to do is I want you all to give your biggest chihu. For the characters who haven't been to Hawaii, get ready. All right? You guys, audience, you guys ready? You know what I'm expecting. All right? I'm gonna count down from 3 as people start closing their ears now. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for coming to Ask an Anime Character at Kawaii Kon 2026.